Welcome to Evening on Spectrum News 1. My name is Amrit Singh. We're going to begin the show tonight with conservative Congressmember Steve Scalise narrowly winning the vote of House Republicans to be the GOP's nominee for House Speaker. There still needs to be a floor vote, and a significant number of Republican House members declared they would not back Scalise when the full House votes, possibly tomorrow, a delay on a vote that was intended to be tonight. The House has not had a speaker since hardline Republicans successfully ousted Speaker Kevin McCarthy, former Speaker Kevin McCarthy of Bakersfield. Our Washington correspondent Cassie Simeon joins us this evening to break it all down. Cassie, take us into the backroom negotiating here. Scalise needs more votes, but if not him, then whom, right?
Yeah, absolutely. So as you mentioned, there was expected to be a floor vote at some point today on the new House Speaker. But a number of Republicans have come out saying that while Scalise won the internal election in the GOP conference to be their Speaker nominee, they will support Jim Jordan on the floor instead, which means Scalise is nowhere near the 217 votes he needs to become House Speaker. And so leadership decided to put a pin in the vote for now. Exiting the Republican conference meeting Wednesday, Congressman Steve Scalise of Louisiana thanked his fellow Republicans for electing him to be their nominee for Speaker and said he's ready to get down to business.
We have a lot of work to do, not just in the House for the people of this country, but we see how dangerous of a world it is and how things can change so quickly. We need to make sure we're sending a message to people all throughout the world that the House is open and doing the people's business.
Scalise has spent nearly a decade in House leadership, serving as Majority and Minority Whip, and most recently as Majority Leader. He has proven his resilience time and time again. Back in 2017, he was critically wounded by a gunman while practicing with the Republican congressional baseball team. And he's being treated for multiple myeloma, a rare but treatable blood cancer. Some House Republicans have expressed concern that the job as Speaker will be too much as he battles his illness, such as Marjorie Taylor Greene. And Greene isn't alone. A group of Republicans have publicly declared they will back Jordan on the House floor instead for various reasons, complicating Scalise's effort to get to 217 votes.
I think the number is large and growing of people who will not vote for Scalise. I think there's at least 20 now.
At least 20 that won't vote for him on the floor.
That's my guess.
A majority of the California Republicans in Congress have rallied around Scalise, including representatives of swing districts like Young Kim and John Duarte. Although Jordan and Scalise are both staunch conservatives, Jordan is one of the more pugnacious members of Congress. And backing him could cause political problems for members who need moderate and independent voters to win re-election. Former House Speaker Kevin McCarthy declined to publicly support either Scalise or Jordan before the conference vote. But as the noes stack up against Scalise, McCarthy is weighing in.
Look, Steve's going to have to talk to them all, see what the concerns are. But I'm supporting Steve.
And Amrit, just to break this down further for you, lawmakers leaving that internal GOP meeting today said the vote between Scalise and Jordan was 113 votes to 99. So nowhere near that 217 number that Scalise needs, because he'll need all of them when they go to the House floor. But it also is clear that Jordan doesn't have the support to become Speaker either. So what will happen? Potentially, this could drag on like this 4 days until they can rally the votes. Or, like John Duarte told me today, we should reevaluate Kevin McCarthy. That's what he was pushing for when I spoke to him this morning. That is also a very long shot possibility. So we're kind of in this limbo right now where nothing can be done on the House floor until a speaker is elected. They are coming back at noon tomorrow, but it's unclear if we'll have a speaker when we talk again tomorrow night.
Cassie, we're going to have a lot to talk about when we do tomorrow night. That was a great breakdown.